Guys, I'm home. I'm in my chair. This is my bandage. I told that doctor to give me a big one so I could get sympathy, but he didn't. So let me talk really quick, okay? There's no one in the house to help me get my phone into my stand, whatever that stand's called. So I'm just holding it in my hand, and that's why I'm going to be really close. So you're going to see all my little wrinkles. But today is the day that I really don't care. I'm glad God let me wake up and come back home. And I'm sitting here with Bandit, and I can't pick up Verdi because she's too heavy, and that requires two hands. So Verdi's on the floor by my chair. Tina just left. She come in and brought me some really pretty flowers. I'll try to turn those around, yeah. And then she brought me 3 packages of Twizzlers, which I love. So I'm going to tell y'all, where there's a will, there is a way. So everyone's outside. Tina says, don't eat all those Twizzlers today, Mom, because you eat them till you get sick. So I think I want these right now. So I go in there and I get the scissors and I make 2 little snips with my left hand. That's all I could get is these 2 little snips on the package. So then I held the package with my elbow like this on the package. And then I took my other hand and ripped the top off and shook out all the Twizzlers. And I got 4 of them. Come and sat down by my chair, and I'm watching The Rings of Power. That's what I'm watching right now. And Tina brought Carly and Coda so they could give me a kiss. Carly came in all dressed in purple. That's how she went to school today. It's I think it's Spirit Week or something. And then she had on these purple. Maybe there'll be a picture of her on Facebook I can share with you. But she had been eating a purple ring pop, and she was purple clear down to here. And it was so funny. And Coda just got this little sad look on her face and hands me this package, and it's got all the Twizzlers in it. Anyway, so Tina said, all right, kiss Gigi goodbye. We got to go home. But Jill has a game tonight, and it's away. So anyway, Carly gave me a little kiss right with her little purple lips, and then Coda comes up and Coda goes, she says, rub noses, so we have to rub noses. And then she says, butterfly kiss, and we have to go like this on each other's cheek. And then she says, big hug. And then I gave her a big hug. And then, guys, she sat down and hugged my leg. It was so cute. Anyway, I'm going to tell y'all one more thing, then I'm going to go, and I'm going to have to let wow, I've only talked for 3 minutes. That's going to be my record. Bandit's moving. Okay, guys, so I was putting out some of my fall stuff yesterday, and I put out the scarecrow, and she's about not quite as tall as Coda. She's just a little cute scarecrow girl I didn't get too much out, just that. And anyway, so Coda wasn't with me when I was doing that. I was taking out of my new big closet in there. So anyway, I set her there by the printer, and in a minute, Coda come to go out the door. She goes, oh. And she walked over to that little scarecrow girl, and she bends way over so she's just face to face. And she goes, hello. And it's like just took my breath away. It was so precious. Anyway, guys, I want to tell you that I love y'all. They had a lot of trouble getting getting the IV needle into my hand, so my other hand is real bruised. But I can't show you that because I can't hold the camera with this hand. So I'm supposed to work this hand, these fingers, and I'm doing a really good job of that, you can see. And then right there, you can kind of see the bandage has worked its way off one of the cuts. I don't know what to do about that. I'll ask Kim, because they talked to Kim, because I was just just had this great nap and just thankful to God that I was awake there in my room and got me into the wheelchair. And it was, but they told Kim, so I don't know what all they told Kim. I think I'll leave this on for 2 days. First I thought 2 weeks. I thought, 2 weeks. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to tell y'all, if you could have seen me ripping open those Twizzlers using my elbow and my good hand, you would have totally laughed. But I took another pain pill a while ago. I took about a 2.5-hour nap when I got home, and I feel really good now. And as soon as Papa gets back in the house from whatever Papa does outside, I'm going to have him fix me a cup of cappuccino, and I'm going to eat a few more of those Twizzlers. And, oh, guys, it's only 5 o'clock. I thought it was about 8 or something. It's been a long day, so I'll probably go to bed pretty early. Anyway, I want you to know, thank you for the prayers, because I, at this point, am feeling really good. I have no pain anywhere. Praise God, my knee has no pain. I'm sure that codeine that the doctor gave me, it's not codeine. I said codeine. It's not codeine. It's some completely other name. So don't be saying, oh, geez, on codeine. No, I'm not. But I can't remember the name. All I remember is a pain pill, and it starts with an A, I think. Anyway, I can take it every 4 hours, but I didn't need it at the end of the 4 hours, so I ran it up to about 6. But I think I'll start taking it maybe at 5. That way it won't have to hurt before I take it again. Okay, I don't know how this is going to come out, because I'm so close to myself, and I am not shirtless. I just have a sundress on. This is what I wore this morning to the hospital, and I have these funky little socks on. I don't know if y'all can wait. I don't know if you can see my socks. I keep turning, and they were not going the way of the camera. And yes, I'm a little giggly, but I don't think that has anything to do with the pain pill. So, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for your prayers. And I've done some messages this afternoon. When I do, I just scroll with my pinky finger. I hold it with my left hand, scroll with my pinky finger, and because the pinky finger, it doesn't seem to be hurting at all. But then I can push the microphone, and I can talk into the microphone. So if you have misspelled words, or like this morning, someone had asked me my favorite Bible verse, and I scrolled up and I pushed it, but I just talked it because I was really nervous about the surgery, and I didn't want to do anything with my hand, even though it hadn't had surgery yet. I was thinking, I don't want to hurt it before Anyway, someone asked me my favorite Bible scripture. So I just pushed the little button and I talked it, and then I sent it. And then I read it back, and it had it had some words that didn't belong there. Like I got to talking too fast. Maybe I was talking whiny. I don't know. Maybe it's just the Texas thing. I don't know. Guys, please. Oh, North Carolina breaks my heart. And Florida, we haven't been seeing as much on the news of Florida as we have about North Carolina. And it just breaks my heart because, we were in North Carolina for 18 months, not in the part that the flooding is in and everything. We were down at Jacksonville, but it just breaks my heart for those people. I don't know, God, how can I bless them? My mom and dad always donated to Samaritan's Purse. I think that's what's this, Billy Graham's son? That's who does that, Samaritan's Purse. Mom and dad always donated to them. And they were one of the first ones I saw in the news. They were one of the first ones there. So I think it would be safe maybe to donate to Samaritan's Purse, because I've never read or heard anything bad about them. I know it's Billy Graham's son, and for the life of me right now, I can't think of his name. But I think he's doing a great work, and him being there with that people first before anybody else. And guys, no government, because I also heard on the news that they were having to take people out of the emergency management program and put them over to take care and work with the refugees. So draw your own conclusions to that. I guess even though my hand's in a bandage here, I'm still thinking politics. I don't know. But guys, please pray for everybody that was affected by that flood. And I think Bennett told me today when I got home with this good news, we've got another hurricane headed our way. So I'm thinking, oh my goodness, okay. God sends it, we'll deal with it, because he will give us the strength. It's hard. We may have to dig way down to get that strength, but we may have to depend on other people like kids and grandkids. But God will give us that strength, and he will give us that help. So I'm not going to sit here and worry about that. I'm just going to sit here and drink my cappuccino if my husband ever comes in, and eat my Twizzlers. And I'm going to have a really great rest of the afternoon. And just know that I love you. I appreciate the prayers so much. And I am happy. I am home with my dogs, and the house was clean. I left my house spotless, and I come home and it was still spotless. Papa had blown off the front porch. That's something I didn't get done yesterday. And I like when I come home to see a clean porch. I don't know if y'all are like that. It's probably just me. I'm going to tell you something real funny, but Papa's not in here to defend himself. But you know me, I'm not one to talk a little bit. So when I first got home, I slept about 2.5 hours. And then I asked Gene, would he fix me a peanut butter sandwich? So, yeah, he makes me this awesome peanut butter sandwich. But don't talk bad about me, please. Don't. He folded it the wrong way. I could not eat that sandwich folded that way. Because you know how the bread goes, like it starts, it goes up, then it goes in and around and then down. And I think a normal person folds it like together. So you've got one piece that goes half around and half down. Papa folded it the top touching the round piece, and my OCD kicked in on that sandwich. And I said, honey, this is like a great sandwich. He said, thank you. And I said, but I'm just going to kind of open this up and fold it this other way. And I said, look, you've got this single shape right here. You go, oh my gosh, you've been home from the hospital just a couple of hours, and I've already learned I can't fold a piece of bread correctly. So I went and got Bennett and said, Ben, come in here. And he goes, okay, what? And I said, well, first of all, I told him the floor looked awesome, because he'd painted that last piece of our floor, and it looked so good. Anyway, I said, Ben, just get a piece of bread out of the package and fold it. And he said, okay. So he got a piece of bread out, And he folded it over and he goes, I guess that's it. I said, yeah, and you folded it exactly like I did. I said, our brains work completely different from Papa's. So now, Sunday, yeah, when we go to lunch, I'm going to take a piece of bread and I'm going to ask everyone to fold their bread. We were going to see if anybody's brain works like Papa's. And I know in my heart, Daniel is going to fold that bread backwards. And everybody else is going to fold it over correctly, my way of correctly. I don't know. Guys, okay, 15 minutes. It's 5 o'clock. I'm going to try to get this to come out at 6 using my left hand and my pinky finger. And I can do all things as long as God gives me strength in this pinky finger. I can keep operating my phone. So I love you. Thank you for your prayers. God bless you. I'm still answering a few comments. If you've got anything special that you need me to pray about. And I love you, and my mind is coherent, and I can still talk to God. I love you so much. Goodbye, my friends.